Hey everybody, welcome to the Random Game on Shrinking. If you're new to this channel, one of the things I like to do is take old games that haven't been opened up before, usually obscure ones, open up the boxes, see what's inside, and then also check out some gameplay. So if that sort of thing interests you and you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe now and click the notification icon so you can be notified next time I do a video like this, which is usually pretty often. The game I have here today, and I'm pretty excited about this one, is called Daytona USA from Sega. And I think you guys probably all know this is an arcade title, which probably was ported onto a bunch of other systems, but also onto the PC. Sega supported the PC pretty well, so you smash arcade game on your PC. And it's hard to find these in the box these days, especially the original releases, because most of them were re-released by a company called Expert Software. And the Expert Software ones are easy to find somewhat, but the original releases are difficult. And I like to collect original releases where I can. So this one's the original release by Sega Sports. There's a sticker here underneath the shrink wrap. It says, "Get a chance to win racing lessons in Miami, Florida." Unfortunately, the contest expired in March of 1997, so I don't think I'm going to be able to win that one, but it's still pretty cool. And if you look on the back, we have arcade power on your PC. The PC actually was usually more power than most of the consoles at this point in time. This came out in 1996. And you can see all different scenes from the arcade title basically on the PC. One split-second error, suffer a punishing end-over-end crash, realistic stock car control, choose from 4 dynamic driving perspectives, 3 texture-mapped graphics. So it looks pretty cool. I'm sure it's going to be a fun game on the PC. And this definitely feels like original shrink wrap. It looks like it. It feels like it. So I'm pretty confident this is new and unopened. So without further ado, let's open it up. I have here one of my big knives. This one should be a little bit easier than the last one I tried when I couldn't get it open. Unless my knives are becoming bad or something. All right, there we go. Just insert it in the hole there, as they say in the vernacular. And you'll have to cut it the other way too. There we go. This is definitely a very collectible title. I think a lot of people nowadays like to collect the DOS and Windows ports of Sega games for PC. This one is a Windows 95 title, but when you open it up, I'm curious. It's 1996. For all we know, it could really be a DOS title. I guess we'll find out in a moment. All right, got it all cut. Try to rip the rest of it. Probably not too much inside, given it's a Sega release, but I'm sure we'll get at least some decent stuff. Sorry I bent it here, you purists, but I don't really care about that. Oh gosh, it's so annoying. It's one of the things you gotta open from the bottom. After all that, why do they make games where you open from the bottom? If you do, why don't you write in the box like, "Hey, idiot, open this from the bottom"? Like, how am I supposed to know that? So now I gotta cut it again. Sheesh. It's like, there should be a camera in there that records you getting annoyed and then sends it back to Sega so they can all laugh at you at least. I mean, what is the point of this otherwise? Like, which genius decided that it made sense to open a box from the bottom instead of from the top? And not to tell you this end up or anything like that. I don't know. Sometimes I lose my faith in humanity. Alright, so now it's actually open from the bottom. As I suspected, there's not much in here. This is the cardboard insert is basically built into the box, which is the better way to do it. I appreciate that. There's a whoa, just dropped some stuff here. Okay, so there's a registration card. Nothing too exciting. There's important information for Windows 95 users, which makes me think maybe it's really a DOS title. But I guess we'll see. Oh, here's the sweepstakes to win racing lessons in Miami. Unfortunately, I think it's too late, like I said before. But I can definitely try. And then here's the game. It's shrink-wrapped. See if I can get it open without killing myself. Getting it open is easy. Getting it open without killing yourself is really an art form. One that I'm not necessarily the best at. Getting it open without getting frustrated is even more of an art form. All right, there we go. So we got the CD. Looks unmarked. I don't know why they always come like not straight, but whatever. And it looks like a manual in here, a jewel case size manual, which is pretty cool. I like those. Not color, unfortunately. Here's some stuff to get you in the mood of the game. Installation instructions, controls, menu bar, tracks, different modes, options, notes section. Does anybody ever take notes in these notes sections? Not me. An ad for Virtua Fighter PC, another good Sega game ported to the PC. And that's basically it for what's inside. So let's, without further ado, check out some gameplay, which I'm sure will be awesome. Alright, so here we have Daytona USA for the PC. And it looks pretty nice. And it sounds pretty nice. I like the music. Sega AM2. This is apparently better than the Saturn version, by the way. Like I said, PCs at the time were pretty strong. This ran without a hitch on Windows 10. It actually gave an error message when you put in the setup program, but then it just ran. That's it. So I don't know if we looked up or anything. I'm just going to play with the keyboard just to get a sense of it, but basically it's the arcade game. So Daytona USA, push start button. You have a choice in arcade mode or PC mode. I'm going to do arcade mode. PC mode, I think, doesn't like time you out.
Please select a race course.
It lets you basically, do time trials, stuff like that. Since I suck at this, never played it before, I'm going to pick beginner. And
please choose manual or
since I always sucked at driving a manual transmission in the games, I never did it in real life, so I'm going to pick an automatic. Although I know that makes the car slower. Now,
start your engine.
I level the speech and everything else, carried over from the arcade. Rolling start. Let's see, I think X is accelerate, Z is brake. Start with the accelerator. So I'm not going to play too well at this, probably, because I'm not used to it. But, look at it, it's a fun game. It's really exhilarating and fun. And I don't have a steering wheel either. Also, there's a pitch stop here, but I don't know when you need to use it. Maybe it's only on advanced modes. I just had to brake a little bit to the turn there. But, yeah, look at this. Nice graphics, 1986. At this point, the PC was coming to its own already. And there was really no complaints around PC graphics. You could pretty much do whatever you wanted with it. And, there's probably ways even to tweak this to run even higher resolution than this, I would guess. But this is pretty good. I mean, I'm not playing that well, but I drove into a couple of walls. And the guys will complain to you and say, hey, stop messing up the car. You got the crowd noise. You got the music. You got the announcers. You got the noise of the track. You got the noise of their cars. The sound is phenomenal. The graphics are phenomenal. When I flip my car over, I think I just messed it up too. Look at the bumper. I don't know if I'm going to win any awards for my driving here, or that yellow card is also bashed up. I think I completely beat up my car here. Look at this. It's not even driving well anymore. But listen to this. The graphics are great. The sound is great. The handling is good. Like I said, I just didn't get used to it. But no complaints about this game at all. If you wanted a good arcade conversion for your PC, this is a heck of a lot better than the one Sega used to put out in the early 80s when the PC was not the best platform out there. So I'm curious if you guys have played this before. Let me know what you think of it. If you just play the arcade game, check it out. I mean, obviously nowadays we have MAME. You don't really necessarily need, the PC version, but, I still think it's super cool. So, like I said, check it out if you get a chance. And let me know what you think in the comments section. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go to do so. I do a lot of videos around older games, a lot of PC ports of arcade games, and other old obscure PC games many people haven't heard of but are really quite good. Some of them stuck too. Anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll do this again real soon. There we go. I at least extend time one more time. Have a great day, everybody, and I promise I'll practice and get better. See you guys later. Bye-bye.